Welcome guys to a new video. A fast note before I started. I'm sorry for the voice guys. I don't have a pro mic to use my voice, but I will fix it very soon. So let's go started. How my girlfriend of 4 years cheated on me with my friend. This happened a few months ago. I'm 21 years old. My girlfriend, 21 years old, cheated in our apartment while I was asleep in our bedroom. It started when summer was just beginning, and we wanted friends over to our apartment to hang out and have some drinks and bonfires, and just have fun. By chance, I was picking up food for the both of us when all of my childhood best friends, about 6 guys, showed up together to where I was picking up the food. I was excited to see them all, and it was a Friday night, and I invited all of them back to our apartment to have a bonfire and hang out. They all accepted, and that night was one of the best nights I had had in a long while. This began to be an event we had every weekend, and we were all loving it. My girlfriend has always been too touchy when she has been drinking, but she had always assured me she would never ever cheat and that she despised cheaters. So I wasn't concerned when she was talking to my friends and getting a little close because I had absolute trust in her. One of my friends had recently gotten out of a long relationship, and he was a lonely person. They had some things in common, and that would keep them talking through most of the night. One thing they bonded over was they had both lost an uncle that they had cared about. She called it trauma bonding. Fast forward a few weeks, and we're still having the get-togethers. We partied until about 6 a.m., and I decided to smoke some weed with a few friends, and that ended up putting me right to bed. I passed out on our couch, and I woke up in our bedroom around noon, pretty hungover. I got up because my girlfriend wasn't with me in bed, and I walked out to the living room, and it was just the two of them. They were both fully clothed and listening to music. I sat down next to her for a minute before I suggest that we get to bed. As soon as we laid down, she started crying softly, and she said, "I love you." Instantly, I knew something had happened. She told me they got really drunk and he kissed her, but it was nothing more than that. I was angry and I wanted so badly to do something, but she begged me to not be mad at him or to hurt him, so I obliged. I bottled my anger and I drove him home. I felt off all day, and I had asked her multiple times if anything else had happened, and she assured me every time that nothing else did. The next night, I was working a graveyard shift, and my girlfriend went out to the bar with the same people. I felt insecure leaving her around him, so I left work to go to that bar. She flipped on me, calling me a bitch and telling me that I didn't trust her and that I only left work to babysit her. One of my friends told me that he saw her phone, that she messaged her sister admitting that she actually did cheat. I left the bar in anger, but eventually I got her to go back to our apartment where I gave her an ultimatum. Either you tell me the truth right now or I leave. I never thought for a second that she had actually had sex with him because I had absolute trust in her. When presented with the ultimatum, she said, "If I tell you, then you'll leave me," and right at that second I knew. I packed some suitcases and drove to my mom's where I broke down. I tried to message the friend that did this, and all I asked him was why. He then blocked me on everything. Still currently staying at my mom's, but I'm not quite sure where to go from here. Old friends and I were partying when my girlfriend got attached to one of them and hooked up with him after everyone left, and I passed out drunk in our bedroom, then proceeded to lie about it. Let's check out some people advice. I hope she's your ex-girlfriend now. Get rid of all these toxic people. They're absolute trash. You're 21. She obviously wasn't the one. Be thankful it happened now instead of later. Best advice is that she actually did you a favor. BC, it was coming at some point or another with her. Forget about it. Go live, have fun, and be successful. It's the best revenge. So the next story is about a girl cheated on her boyfriend. And he feels nothing. I'm 23 years old. This is my first relationship. We were together for a little more than a year. She was my first for pretty much everything. I've always had some concerns and insecurities regarding the way she acted around other people. Her and her sister told me that flirting like that was normal. I wish I had listened to myself more. She cheated on me frequently. Deep down, I always knew. I was just naive and never felt so connected to someone. At first, it was great. But as things went on, it was apparent that she was cheating. I was given definitive proof. I'm disappointed in myself for being unable to come to terms with it, even though I always knew. I don't understand how someone could do such a thing. She intentionally destroyed my career and got me fired purely on allegations. The power that women hold in that sense is something I wasn't aware of. I can't get a job anymore. Nobody will hire me. I'll be gone by the end of this summer. Let's check out some people advice. Dud cheater aren't wired like the rest of us that don't have moral or value that do what they want and don't care if you're hurt in the process. The most important thing is to learn from it. Heal and move on. You're young and you will find someone else. You will find a new job, don't worry about that. But her karma will get her maybe not tomorrow or next month, but when she least expected. She will feel your pain. Remember what you're feeling right now. Use that anger as fuel to drive you forward out of this dark place to find your true happiness. Good luck. You are still very young. So find another path to get back to work. Myself, I started my life by joining the Army. That gave me time to figure some things out. Time to mature and benefits that I have used, from school to home purchase using VA loans. I am at the other end of life. I have way more days behind me than in front of me. One thing I have learned is the only person you can trust to have your best interest in mind is yourself. Keep that in mind when you get into another relationship. Learn from your mistakes, and this evil boss woman is a mistake. Learn from other people's mistakes. For you, they are easy lessons. Good luck. Stay safe, stay strong. So, thank you guys for your listening. If there's any advices for me to improve the videos, let me know.